So today I'm going to show you how to fold an 8-page mini zine from a single sheet of copy paper. This is the exact same image that you will download from my site, from the mini patterns and patterns 2 PDF available. One side is blank and one side is the printed side. You don't need any special tools. You can just use your hands to make creases, and then you'll need a pair of scissors. If you'd like to make sharper creases, I recommend having a bone folder. This one is made of plastic. There's lots of different ones available on the internet. I also have a cattle bone bone folder. So to start, we're gonna flip to see the back side of our print. Now I used 20-pound copy paper so you can see through it at this point. But we're gonna take the two short sides right here. We're gonna fold them up until they are touching edge to edge. You don't have to rush through this. You can take your time to make sure you get a nice, even crease. I usually use my hands the first go, just so I can double check that we're meeting edge to edge. And then once I feel like I'm confident how that's going to look, I'll use a bone folder to just apply even pressure to make a nice, sharp crease. This is basically going to be where our paper folds when we're ready. The next fold we're going to do, we will unfold the last one. We're going to take the long sides this time. Long sides. We're going to meet the corners, just the same as the previous fold. We want to take our time and get corner to corner so that we can get a nice, even, sharp crease. And then again, I'll use my hands and just gently press that, and then I'll check it. Once I know that I have a crease that I want to stick with, I'll take my bone folder and just drag it across nice and smooth. So at this point we have 2 creases dividing the page in half, kind of widthwise and lengthwise. The next folds we're going to do, we're going to use the middle fold as our guide. We're going to take this edge here. Let's start with the one on my right here. And we'll take the corners to meet that fold in the middle of the paper. Again, take your time just to get a nice, even crease. I'll use my hands again to just push that down gently. And I can lift it up closer to my face where I can see it a little easier and see if I like that. If I need to adjust it at all, I can do so. I can just push the paper a little bit and then use my hands to sort of re-guide where I want that crease to sit. Once I'm happy with it, I'll just use my bone folder again and drag it down so I have a nice sharp crease. We're going to do the same thing to the other side that we haven't folded yet. So we'll bring that short edge to meet the middle where our middle crease was created. And I like to leave the other page folded while I'm doing this. It gives us a nice guide to match up to. Again, you can use your hands. I said you can even use, like I said, like the back of scissors I mentioned before. I haven't shown that, but you know, whatever you're comfortable with. These are for you, so you know, whatever you want to do. I like to tin take it at this point and just make sure all my creases are nice and crisp. You see at this point we've got kind of a accordion pattern. The next thing we're going to do is fold it flat. We're going to fold it in half again where we had that middle crease the first time, folding short side to short side. This is where you'll need your scissors. And you're going to cut from this end here in the folded side to the middle right here. We're only going to cut there. This cut is going to allow us to fold in a way that creates our pages of a book. So you can see now we have this gap. So to fold the book, or the zine rather, we'll fold it on the long edge, and And you can see if you push the ends together, you get kind of this mouth or diamond shape, right? The funnest part to do is just to smush this together. Once I have it smushed together, I mean, it will come together. I can pull it apart again. It comes together pretty easy. Once you just kind of push it together, it automatically forms those, like, you've already done the work with the seams. I like to go over it with a bone folder or my hands again and just give myself nice crisp folds. So now you can flip through your seam. All finished.